You know, in my day, we moved at the speed of our 2 legs. These days, I just don't know. Well, that's progress, I guess. Oh, sorry, forgot my manners. C.S. Kingston, professor of history at Cheney Normal School. Oh, pardon me, Eastern Washington University. Cheney Normal, that's what it was in my day, but that was, what, over 100 years ago that Ben Cheney's generous gift started a tradition of educating teachers. And we're still doing that. But today, Eastern is so much more. And it has to be if our graduates are going to compete in today's world.
We can't accept old limits. We have to challenge them. As members of Professor Hale's team, we've developed a system for NASA that provides instant analysis of onboard flight data. Our work here, it puts NASA on the cutting edge, but it also puts Eastern on the forefront of such technology.
There's also exciting research going on that benefits us on a local level. Eastern is actively participating in a drive to clean up and protect the local watershed. Long Lake has had water quality problems in the past. We're looking at nutrient loading to the lake from the river and groundwater and the problems with aquatic weeds. We're trying to determine best management practices and head off future problems.
It's essential that we never rest. Much of what we do in research today is to learn what we need to know in 3 to 4 years.
This is a wonderful time to be a student in a university. There's so many things happening in the world. There's so much information available. Technology has come to the university and students are learning in ways that they've never learned before. College professors are teaching in ways that they've never taught before. So much is changing in a university that I can't think of a more exciting place to be than right here.
Our student and faculty exchange programs, like the one with Russia's Tver State University, allow us to understand the differences between people, experience other cultures, and consequently better understand ourselves.
Well, going to Russia for me was an incredible experience. I came away with the understanding that this is a worldwide community. You know, it's up to all of us to create an environment for peaceful coexistence.
You don't have to go abroad to enjoy cultural diversity. It's right here at Eastern.
Tokyo's Asia University had the whole world from which to select affiliate schools. In the United States, they chose 5 universities, and Eastern was one. What we offer students is the best that American higher education can offer, but in a traditional Western setting.
I was sitting in a Seattle restaurant reading the New York Times Sunday Book Review, and on one page was a review written by an Eastern faculty member. A few pages later was a review of a book by an Eastern faculty member. I think the high quality work we're doing here at Eastern is getting out to the rest of the country.
In my writing workshops, I establish an atmosphere of support. We start out by focusing on the strength in a student's manuscript. Only then will we discuss weaknesses and options for revision. The goal is to make each manuscript stronger.
I like to step into the role of historical figures and give students a new way of seeing the past. One of my favorite examples is the 19th century Scottish-American steel baron, Andrew Carnegie.
Well, the workers were well paid, you know.
What about the accident with your best friend Jones in one of your factories?
Well, Jones dying, it was hardly my fault. A machine exploded on him, and he was my best friend, and I probably cried more tears than anyone else did about him.
All the way to the bank you did.
What really interests me in teaching economics is that the students can go out and learn about the world and how the economy really works. What's important is not just the dry principles and theories, but the real-world applications. That's what we do at Eastern. We teach people how to learn with the assumption that what we do here is only the beginning.
The real world is a laboratory. It's a laboratory both for studying the science of possibility as well as the art of understanding human nature.
The Eastern Washington students that assisted us in the Sundome study provide us with a lot of data that was helpful in determining impacts of the project to the surrounding area. And their analysis provide us with design themes to guide future land use decisions in the vicinity of the Sundome.
The Spokane area was experiencing a shortage of physical therapists. A gift of an endowed chair from our area hospitals enabled us to educate additional physical therapists and send them back into the community.
Our graduates are placed across the nation, the state, and very heavily in the community, working for large companies all the way down to very small software companies. You'll find them everywhere in business, technology, education, and the arts.
Okay, strings alone from letter O, and play, when you get to the fortissimo non-legato, play with much more fire. Okay. And.
Something almost magical happens during the college years. At Eastern, as in my time, the students leave with a sense of responsibility, a pride in their accomplishments, and a spirit of cooperation. How far are we going?
We won't know until we get there.